Hey there, Sagittarius. Welcome to your weekly reading for the week of October. I really was just about to say September. October 16th through the 22nd of 2020. Please keep in mind that this is a general reading, so please take what resonates and leave what doesn't. Also, I highly recommend that you guys watch these readings in terms of in a focus of your rising sign. You can watch the readings for anything that you wish to gain a little bit of clarity on, but more likely than not, your rising sign is going to be more resonant for you than anything else, okay? Also, just for a little bit of extra clarity, I am switching and migrating over to a true sidereal astrology base. Yes, obviously, if you follow Vedic or if you follow tropical astrology, that's cool too. Doesn't really matter. Go with whatever resonates with you the most. But me personally, I really resonate with true sidereal astrology, and so that's what my focus is going to be moving forward. Again, use your own discretion. Whatever resonates or works for you is what goes for you, yes? But I do recommend you focus more on your rising sign first and then everything else after that, okay? Okay, Sag. So, needless to say, this is going to be mainly for Sagittarius rising, but it could be for anything. Just go with the flow, do what's natural, do what works for you, okay? Excellent. So with that said, let's get into this. Hi, Spirit. Please make me a clear channel for all Sagittarians. Please bring forward the best messages to serve the highest good of all involved for the week of October 16th through the 22nd, 2020. Thank you so much, Spirit. All right, Sag, let's get into this here. We're going to give this 5 shuffles, and we are going to look at your general theme for this week. Yes? 1. For my Sagittarians. Sagittarius. This is 2. This is 3. 4. And 5. All right, Sag, let's see. What is your theme this week? What's your central theme this week? This one. Rest and rejuvenation. Okay. And this is actually very much what is in the cards or on the table for a lot of us right now. This is really a time to really connect with yourself, get into the flow with yourself. So I do really feel like this week is definitely going to be a restful period. You might go into a little bit of a hermit mode. You might be kind of, just spending a lot of time with yourself this week. I really recommend that. Let's see what you've got crowning you this week. 4 shuffles. 1. 2. 3. And 4. All right, Sag, what's crowning you this week? What's on your mind this week? What's in your thought process this week? There it is. Love. Ooh. Okay, but so getting into a sense of love here, rest and rejuvenation, and meditation. This rest and rejuvenation card could be a bit of a 4 of Swords energy, okay? 4 of Swords is not bad. 4 of Swords is like a retreat, a fallback, or a meditative time, a restful period. Contemplating love. Well, what I'm getting for you, Sagittarius, is this is you contemplating what love really is for you. There could be a situation, you could be in a relationship right now where you guys kind of need to take a break. Maybe going into a little bit of a separation, taking some time away just to spend time with yourself and think about what love really means to you. Okay? So what's grounding you here? What's your driving force? 5 shuffles. 1. What's driving you here? 2, 3, 4, and 5. All right, Sag. So what's grounding you here? What's your driving force? What's creating this circumstance in which you need to be resting and meditating on love, ascension, and strength? Ooh, okay, Sag. So what I'm picking up on here right now for you is coming to a sense of strength, inner strength, strength of your inner being. So you are ascending a little bit, not a little bit. You are definitely ascending a lot of it in some cases. But okay, so here's the thing. You're gaining a sense of strength, a sense of, oh Lord, Orion's got yet another lizard, you guys, and he's bringing it in here to play with. Good Lord. Good Lord, kitty cat. Please don't leave it down underneath the, Orion, are you serious? He's literally underneath the table with his lizard right now. I can't stand these cats. I love them though. I absolutely love them. Okay, anyway, so Sagittarius, sorry, back to you. And it's interesting what I'm getting in terms of like understanding what love means to you here. You're ascending and you're reaching a state of inner strength, Sagittarius, that is allowing you to stand on your own. So there are certain relationships, certain love situations. Some of you might be in a relationship right now in which you're starting to stand on your own 2 feet. And the foundation that this relationship was built on is no longer serving you because you are standing alone. You can stand on your own now. So you don't, it's like you're coming out of a sense of codependency in some ways. Okay? And that's beautiful. That's really beautiful. Let's get into your tarot here. We're going to look at timeline A, timeline B. This could either be 2 different paths that you could walk this week, or this is just the energy or the storyline of what's going on in your week. Yes? 5 shuffles. 1. 2. I wish you could see this. He's freaking adorable. Of course, I feel bad for the lizard, but 2. 3. 4. And 5 for you, Sag. Let's try that again. 5. All right. We're going to cut the deck. Boop. Overall, and oh, goodness gracious, that is such, well, we're going to get into the overall energy in a second, but that's like such a habit. I'm so sorry. I'm on autopilot. Timeline A, the Hierophant. Okay, so immediately I'm thinking marriage for some of you here. The 7 of Wands and the Knight of Swords. Okay, timeline B, you have the Chariot, the 2 of Wands, and the 6 of Wands. Excellent. Now your common denominator is the King of Swords. Overall energy, there you go. Judgment. You are strengthening your awareness. You are upset. Ooh. Okay, we're going to take those as well. All right. Okay, Sag, look at this. King of Swords, this is your common denominator here. King of Swords, Queen of Wands, Page of Wands, 9 of Cups. So, Sag, look at you here. All right, so we have a balance of masculine and feminine energy coming through for you here. This is really happening on a huge collective scale, you guys. Like, if you've been following me for the last few weeks, I've just been talking, like it's been this narrative of the masculine and the feminine within us is really coming forward. They're balancing, they're integrating, they're healing, and they're allowing us to really break free. For some of you, this has to do with a marriage. This has to do with a love relationship. Others, I'm picking up now that this actually may not necessarily be about love. This could just be about love, unconditional love as a whole, having love for the self, having love for humanity, having love for one another. I am picking up a sense of unity, very much a Piscean energy, also very much an Aquarian energy, and we do have the King of Swords here, which is Aquarius. Okay, I'm not really picking up that you're like dealing with anyone specifically, but I'm just thinking in terms of like unity energy. And yeah, so you're really Sagittarius. This is kind of a week where I really feel like you're really diving into your philosophical side, and you're working on understanding the full scope of what love truly is. For some of you, you're actually coming to a place of starting to understand unconditional love in a different way, or maybe you're actually starting to approach the concept or the theory of unconditional love. Very much a ninth house type of situation, okay? Uh-oh. Somebody's doing yard work now. Sorry about that. Hopefully you guys can still hear me. Actually, let me pause for a second. Let me close the windows. Give me just a moment. Okay, that should be a little better. Normally it wouldn't be a problem, but with my current setup right now, I'm recording all this on my phone, and it's much further away from me. So the sound quality isn't as good as it would have been if it were closer. And so at the moment, I'm kind of at an impasse because I did order a microphone, but for some reason, it hasn't been shipped yet. And so I'm just sitting here in limbo waiting for it to be shipped. And so I wanted to give you guys the best chance to be able to understand and hear me as much as possible. So I had to close the windows. Okay, so unity consciousness, okay? I feel like some of you you're really getting into this energy of really understanding unconditional love. You're building a lot of strength and fortification within yourself because you are, in fact, ascending. Look at that, Sagittarius. You have the judgment. You have judgment here to the Ace of Cups, okay? Three of Swords, and then death. Transformation. Look at you, Sagittarius. Look at you, Sagittarius. Finally, with the King of Cups. Ooh, boy. Okay, and the Tower. All right, but there's a sense of emotional maturity here. Sag, I really think there may even be some individuals, I'm picking up a little bit of a family vibe now. There may be some individuals that you're approaching, toxic energies that you're approaching and kind of like holding at bay or kind of speaking the truth to in a very mature way, in a very loving way. But it might be a little bit of an aggressive conversation. I feel like for some of you, you're really like speaking this really strong point of view in terms of love, and like in some cases you might really be handing someone their own shit back to them in some ways, but I don't feel like this is aggressive. If I did just hear it's truthful. If you're doing something like this week, it's much needed, but you're approaching it from a very mature, emotionally mature and grounded point of view, okay? King of Cups. But getting into this here, the Hierophant could be marriage, but it also could be a sense of the status quo, okay? And you're really, just turn it in reverse. You're really setting the record straight. You're putting some strong boundaries in between you and some sort of establishment or another individual, and fighting for your rights, I guess you could say, or fighting for the truth, fighting back, standing your ground is something that I just heard, okay? In this second timeline here, you have the Chariot with the Two of Wands and the Six of Swords. So this really could be, I do feel like this might be two sets of this collective that I'm channeling for right now. One set of the collective is standing up against some sort of maybe patriarchy or some sort of status quo, could be family members. Another set is really working on getting into alignment with themselves, the Chariot, getting their emotions aligned, getting their desires aligned, getting their masculine and feminine aligned. Both sides could actually be doing that because you do have a representation of that in your common denominator here. But then in order to make a decision that's going to lead you towards victory, Six of Wands, Two of Wands to the Six of Wands, well, Chariot to the Two of Wands to the Six of Wands. Now, in another case, this could be both, and this actually could be you setting the record straight, breaking free from some sort of status quo here, and which is getting you into direct alignment. And actually, because you might be getting into this direct alignment, that could be helping you break free from this status quo to move in a brand new direction that's really going to serve you very well. Your common denominator is the King of Swords, the Queen of Wands to start, okay? So the King of Swords is a very objective energy, a very direct energy. Just the facts, ma'am, is the King of Wands motto, right? Which is which is helping you get into a sense of understanding what it is that you really want, getting into the vibration of what it is you really want with the Queen of Wands. But it also could conversely be this energy of the Queen of Wands that you're in that's allowing you to set the record straight or work towards see something as it truly is. Re-identifying yourself, Page of Wands, or getting started, getting inspired to start a new creative project, a new creative journey, which is then bringing you satisfaction here, Nine of Cups, maybe even wish fulfillment. Wish fulfillment ultimately long down the road, that's what I'm feeling. But right now, in this moment, this is just very satisfying. And I think, Sag, I think I'm just like kind of picking up on your energy right now because I just feel kind of all over the place, but yet very, very inspired and very excited. Okay? Judgment to the Ace of Cups, to the Three of Swords, to Death in your overall energy at the top here. You're transforming out of some sort of heartbreak. There's heartbreak from the past that is helping you transform currently. And you know, we've been talking about that for you guys for over a year now. But I think this is just a continuation of the fact that you really are transforming. Your thoughts about love and what real, true, unconditional love is are changing. And you're maturing quite well, Sagittarius. I love this for you. This is beautiful. Okay, let's get into some clarification here with the Lenormand. 5 shuffles. I do want to start with the common denominator here. The common denominator being the common energies between these two pathways, and also what could be influencing you here. This is 3. 4. Whoops. No, not yet. Okay, they're saying take this one. There. Okay. 4. And 5. All right, so before we get started, let's see what card this is that came out here. This one fell out. It fell out on Ascension and Strength. You have the Wishing Well. Okay, so this is definitely something I feel like you've been wishing for, you've been working towards. This is something you've been manifesting, Queen of Wands. This is something that's been on your mind. And actually what I'm picking up on here, Sagittarius, is this is something you've really been working towards. Because with the Wishing Well, you know, wishes can be granted, but you still have to do something to get that. Like, if you want to get the water out of this well, you're going to have to crank that bucket down there, scoop up that water, and then crank it back up. And it's much harder to crank it back up when it's a bucket full of water rather than when it's empty, right? Okay, so you're really going to have to work for it. I feel like you have been working towards this. And it's paying off. Yeah? Let's look at your common denominator here. Yeah. Okay, so you have the passionate, powerful woman, and you have the dice. Taking a risk, taking a chance. But this is, oh, whoa, Sag. Oh my God, are you serious? Yo, when this came out, I was like, man, I wonder if this second card here is going to be the male counterpart to this passionate woman. Well, check it out. He's on the bottom of the deck. I kid you not. Look at that shit. So this really is Sagittarius. I'm going to take this, I'm going to put this there. This is you being balanced and grounded and whole within yourself and making taking a calculated risk. I mean, to others, I mean, okay, so Sagittarius, you're no stranger to taking risks. You're no stranger to trying new things. You're no stranger to flying by the seat of your pants and be like, yeah, let's fucking do it, man. Like, okay, that's what I love about Sagittarian energy. But here, sure, it may seem risky. It may look risky to outsiders. It may seem risky because it's something that you're going against the status quo with. But you're doing it because you're balanced. You're balanced. Masculine and feminine energy. Okay? This is beautiful. Let's look at the Hierophant here. Okay, yeah, love. The man with the rose, the romantic man here, the glass garden. is at the bottom of the deck. So to me, this is a much more compassionate energy. And I feel like many of you could be really breaking free from the patriarchal energies in terms of what masculinity represents, in terms of like love. Like, I feel like this is a masculine energy, whether this is your own inner masculine energy or someone that you resonate as more a masculine individual, that really has gained a heart, has grown a lot of compassion. The big theme for you this week is seeing love from a different point of view, or understanding love as it truly is rather than what it's made out to be, or blah blah blah, like something like that. Okay, Seven of Wands here. The star, oh my goodness, yes, the star. So this is something that's kind of destined. Okay, that makes sense because you're ascending. We're all destined to ascend here. But you are following your true star. You are following your true inner guidance system on this Seven of Wands here. And that's allowing you to put up some strong boundaries. Beautiful. Let's look at the Knight of Swords. Yep, mice. Eradicating the pests, the pestilence. Cleaning house. Good for you, Sag. That's really good for you. Okay, the Chariot. I mean, I think the Chariot here is pretty oh. Wow. The swans. Again, balance and integration of masculine and feminine energy. This is what's allowing you to break free, to act in this really mature, emotionally mature way, to stand up and take down this tower. Because you learned, Seven of Pentacles, about the balance between give and take. And then, oh my God, you guys, you can't make this stuff up. The Queen of Cups now. King of Cups, Queen of Cups. Both, come on. Come on, Sag. This is insane. Okay, Two of Wands. What's this Two of Wands here? Jeez, there are counterparts popping out everywhere here. Look at this. Look at this. Sag, you have both male and female counterparts here. Right there. Right here. You can't make this shit up, man. Right here. This is beautiful, Sagittarius. This is so beautiful. On the Two of Wands, though, you have this with the feminine, the romantic feminine, and woman and the storks. Okay, so this is a choice. You're making a choice from a place of strong compassion that's going to bring a lot of abundance here, which is leading you to the storks. It's not the storks. The Six of Wands, victory. This could even represent fertility. You could be moving in a direction of having a family. But it's also stability, abundance, home and family. Okay, let's look at the Six of Wands here. The Scythe. Interesting. What's the Scythe here, please? Ah ha ha ha! The Ring. Okay. Commitment. So you're clearing the space, you're clearing the energy, you're clearing things away, Sagittarius, in order for you to have a greater commitment. Whether this be like you want to have children or get married or have a settle down in some way here, yes, with the storks and the feminine. Some of you are making this decision from a feminine point of view. Some of you are really opening up to bring a feminine counterpart in for yourself. But there's a greater commitment here that's wanting to be made. This could very well be a greater commitment to the self too. That's what I'm hearing as well, okay? Wow, Sag. All right. That was beautiful. I mean, congratulations to you. This looks like it's really going to be a really excellent week for you. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. I hope this resonated with you. I hope this was helpful for you. I am available for private readings if you would like. All the information is in the description box below. Don't forget to check me out over on Patreon, patreon.com/Divine Conversations. But with that said, I hope you guys have a great week, and I look forward to connecting with you again very, very soon. Yes? Take care. Mwah! Bye.